Hi, I'm Sacha. I have a wealth of knowledge and experience to share in relation to world geography, history, and international relations. If you have ever wanted to know more about these topics and how the world works, or you are wanting your children or your teens to learn about these topics, then you are in the right place. I teach flexible as well as Zoom classes. I was previously a lawyer for the better part of a decade. I worked with various NGOs in my time too, and I hold a number of master's degrees and other university qualifications covering disciplines that extend as widely as law, politics, international relations, human rights, sociology, history, psychology, which of course I know is quite a lot. But all of that is to say that I do have quite a bit of academic knowledge as well as plenty of real world experience to back up that knowledge too. So I've been teaching online for a while now. I love the technology that we have today and how that allows people like me to be able to share knowledge in ways that are not intimidating, in ways that are straightforward, and with all the resources that we could hope for at our fingertips too. Now, I went to university for many years, but one of the great things I've found about the world we live in today is just how much we can condense that kind of degree level knowledge into a relatively short space of time, compared to that which you might otherwise spend, learning about these things at university. And of course, in a time where many of us face huge economic demands and all sorts of other barriers as well, many don't have the luxury of being able to attend university, or perhaps indeed the luxury of being able to undertake the kind of postgraduate education that I, of course, have been privileged enough to be able to have. So one of the purposes of my course is to provide a framework or a structure from which you'll be able to better understand the world, how it operates. If you do one of my courses, you'll learn about why actors and nations do some of the things that they do, what the historical context for those things are, what the institutions are that we have that help shape these things in the modern day, that have been shaped by historical contexts, as well as those international relations, the relationships between countries that we have in the modern day too. And from here, as you are developing that structure, that framework, I also provide a mixture of resources that you'll be able to use to develop a deeper understanding of our topics. So for example, if you are a visual learner in these classes, you'll find lots of really amazing clips and short documentaries that you'll be directed to assist not only in developing that initial framework, but also for deepening and broadening that knowledge as well. And of course, for those who want to take the next step, you'll also be directed to those deeper academic resources that you may also choose to have a look at outside of class, including academic books by leading experts in the areas covered in my courses, and perhaps on occasion as well, journal articles that you might have access to at university too. If any of that sounds like you, or if you have kids that you want to expose to these really important ideas that standard school curriculums often wrongly, do leave until university, then do click on one of the links below to enrol. The list of available courses is there too, and I really, really do hope to see you in the future. I mean, I have an absolute passion for education and learning. I very much imagine you do as well if you've made it this far, so I do hope to see you soon. Bye.